What's good, YouTube? It's StudHD coming to you guys with a brand new video. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about the new 89 overall quarterback Case Keenum. And this is going to be the best quarterback in Madden 26 Ultimate Team. I don't think there is a debate about this. Let's go ahead and take a look at his stats. Number one, he is 6'1", 206 pounds. He has 82 speed, boosted up to 90 throw power, so that's pretty good there. 86 short accuracy, 87 medium, and 90 deep accuracy. So he hits all of the thresholds for the accuracy. He also has 88 throw under pressure. As for the carrying, he has 72. He has 80 change of direction, spin and juke are in the 60s, but what really matters here is the abilities on this card. Now, we are going to be using the normal dots of X Factor, and we'll see if we can get that activated, but he does have Fearless, Quick Draw, and Long Range. Now, as for the actual discounted abilities, he gets Gunslinger for 4 AP. He is one of 2 cards in the game to currently get Gunslinger, and Gunslinger is going to be so overpowered, especially with how bad defense is. You're going to be able to absolutely sling the ball out of your hands. Now, as for the other abilities, he has Threat Detector for 4 and Master Attack for 12 AP. I think the only other QB to get Master Attack might be Rodgers, and I'm pretty sure 90 overall Cam Ward will also get Master Attack, so pretty solid ability there. Now, the other abilities we do have are the standard ones, such as Pocket Deadeye for 6, Tank for 2, QB Playmaker, which is really good for 3 AP, and Dashing for 2 AP. As for the other abilities, he doesn't have anything really too special here. Of course, he has the Sideline Deadeye and the Conductor, and of course, in the Tier 1, isn't anything special there, but I'm gonna be honest, the Pocket Deadeye and the Gunslinger and the dots is going to be absolutely insane to use on this Case Keenum. He also has the Rich Gannon release, so if you've used Rich Gannon or Tyson Bagent's card, they are the same release. It is really good, but let's go ahead and get into a game and check out how Case Keenum plays. All right, let's go ahead and see what we can do with Case Keenum on the field. He's looking like Case Keenum, and I might have just honestly threw a pick on the first play of the game. All right, let's actually lock in here. We got number 7, Case Keenum on the field, and that release absolutely felt money. I mean, look at how fast he got that ball off, and we are going to be picking up that first down with Devontae Adams. All right, it looks like our tight end, Arroyo, is going to be open. Arroyo is going to be holding on to that, taking a hit stick out of bounds, though. I call this RPO play so often. I just want to see how fast he gets that ball off, and he got it out really fast. Arroyo is going to be taking us down to the 10-yard line. All right, who wants to get open? It looks like it's going to be DK Metcalf into the end zone. Not a bad start for Case Keenum. My opponent's playing a lot of man coverage. I assume on the second drive, we are going to cook man coverage with a couple different plays here. All right, let's go ahead and see what we can do on defense here. It looks like he's going to be going to an RPO, but we are going to be kind of stopping it for 3 yards. All right, can we get some pressure here? Doesn't look like we're going to get too much pressure, but he will be getting potentially a first down there. Can we get an interception? We do get an interception. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. We are also in my opponent's divisional round, so we are going to be locking in, trying to get that W. All right, how about we go to a little bit of a motion here with Golden and see if Golden can do anything. And it looks like we'll maybe have Metcalf. Metcalf will hold on to it. All right, who wants to get open for me? It looks like it's going to be, honestly, nobody, but maybe Arroyo comes down with that. Arroyo is going to be mossing people. Guys, if you do not have Elijah Arroyo on your team, what are you doing? Go ahead and get that card. Also, get Case Keenum. All right, can we not have that lag spike? That is so dumb. I just had the craziest lag spike, and it delays my throw by like 1/4 of a second. That is so stupid, man. Not gonna lie, when I felt the lag spike, I probably should have just not thrown anything. That's honestly very unfortunate. But can we stop my opponent? And he's going to have a 1 play all the way almost into the end zone. All right, so I guess this guy's just going to be calling the same crack toss the entire game. All right, I did actually upgrade my team a little. There is this Eric All card who has like 85 speed. We're going to try and see if we can get this play open. And if anything gets open, I actually see something. Can Dolchich hold on to that? Dolchich does hold on to it. I've actually moved him to my fullback position, and it works out perfectly. He's wide open. Also, Case Keenum threw that ball off platform too, so nice to see there. All right, Golden or Arroyo, I'm looking for one of you. And it looks like I could actually probably go my running back, and Velas is going to be going out of bounds there. All right, this might be kind of crazy. I know Case Keenum only has like 70 carrying. This literally could be the difference between winning and losing a game, and Case Keenum, just hold on to the football. He still does. I wanted to go to a QB power, and it kind of just didn't work. All right, we're going to go back to this 1 play, and it looks like we're going to have another touchdown, Elijah Arroyo. My opponent tried to play it. He moved his user to the right side of the field, but he just didn't get there in time. All right, let's see if we can get some pressure here. I would love if we can get some pressure, and we're almost right there for that pick. All right, Diablo, I'm looking for you to get this interception. Looks like it's going to be another play, and the lag spikes on this game are absolutely insane. Like, this is literally how my opponent is getting down the field. I'm getting a bad lag spike, and I can't do anything about it. He's gonna have a touchdown, and he overthrows it. Wow, I just got lucky. All right, what's he gonna do with 35 seconds? Maybe we can make a play. We're not gonna be able to make a play, but we actually do. We get the knockout. That's big. 4th and 3 now. All right, can we play a little bit of defense here? It looks like we will play some defense. We get the ball swatted at the line of scrimmage. If something isn't open, I am not going to be throwing it, and it looks like DK Metcalf is going to be open, and he's fighting for me. 23 seconds at the 48-yard line. All right, I would love if Arroyo just gets open. I just need Arroyo to get open for me, and we'll actually take my running back in Velas. I can't believe you came down with that. What a demon. All right, we're going to be looking for potentially a field goal here, so if Arroyo can get open, Arroyo just hold on to this, or Arroyo will hold on to it out of bounds at the 18-yard line. I feel like I have to honestly just take my field goal. I think that's what we're going to do. You know, Case Keenum has got us down this field. All we have to do is just make this kick, and we are good. 17-7 going into halftime. All right, Akeem Davis-Gaither, my former Bengal. Can we go ahead and get an interception of some sort here? And we actually almost do. It hits his hands. Man, I was really hoping that interception was going to be mine. Maybe we can get it on this play instead, and he's going to be throwing some crossers. We're getting some pressure. It looks like it's going to be a sack on my side. Julius Peppers, my favorite probably free card in this game. Gonna be honest, this lag spike is insane. I barely can move, and as long as we just don't get mossed, we actually will get the interception too with Kyle Hamilton. Kind of wish Hamilton actually didn't catch that, but it looks like we could pick sixes potentially. I was gonna decide to maybe just keep on the outside, but I'd rather get the ball back, and we are going to be ending my opponent's divisional round. All right, I don't know who EA thinks I am, but we are playing a next level sweat in this game, and hopefully we can just go crazy. It looks like Devontae Adams will take the 4-yard gain. My opponent has the team name Get Clamped and also the name Butt Cavity 69. I don't know what type of demon I'm about to be playing here, but hopefully we can actually do something here. Kind of want to look for Golden, and it looks like Golden will be open. Golden just take it up the field maybe, and Travis Hunter's 180-pound body is going to be tackling at us. All right, motion over our running back, and then we're just going to find whoever decides to get open, and it looks like maybe Golden and Case Keenum. You floated that ball, dog. Literally floated it. Do y'all see this? Jahmyr Gibbs, Michael Vick, Nico Collins. The dude at least spent $300 yesterday and couldn't even sell the card, so he just stuck with it, which is ridiculous. Thank you for my pick, buddy. I'm going to take this to a pick 6, though, and you're going to have to enjoy it, all right? I'm just going to take this. Just don't worry about me. I'm going all the way down the field. All right, well, looks like after all my raging here, we are down here at the red zone, and we're going to be throwing that to Arroyo. Arroyo, can you just fight through that? Get off me. I never lose tackle battles. Touchdown, Elijah Arroyo against an absolute god squad. All right, looks like our opponent's going to be trying to run that ball with his 5-speed running back, and doesn't look like it's going to matter too much. He's only getting 4 yards on that. My opponent's going to be scrambling out of here, and he's still going to be picking up like 2 yards there, I think. All right, my opponent doesn't have players fast enough to go ahead and get a free touchdown, and that might have been a free touchdown. Can we please stop Bowers? We get him out of bounds here, and a free touchdown there to Gibbs. All right, let's see what we could do on our second drive here. We'll have Golden in motion here, and looks like our running back's going to be open. Velas is going to be getting us a nice 5-yard gain. Right, it looks like DK is going to be getting open, and DK is going to be taking them for a run. I don't see anybody near us. DK Metcalf might be going into the end zone. He's got no abilities. We're going to be celebrating into the end zone here. My opponent's got the team name Get Clamped, and he is not clamping nothing. Let's see what he decides to do on this play. It could be just another run, but looks like he will be passing, and he's going to Gibbs. And Gibbs is just absolutely cooking everybody. I'm not even kidding. He broke literally like 3 people's ankles. This actually is ridiculous. All right, so I actually did look at my opponent's team, and gonna be honest with you, the more I look at it, this is literally a Panthers theme team. Not too sure why I didn't honestly catch on the first time, but really wish he would go to cover 3 so I can just throw a seam streak, but it doesn't look like that's the case here, and Devontae Adams will be going for at least 8 yards there after getting hit sticked out of bounds. All right, who wants to go ahead and get open for me? It looks like Arroyo. Arroyo, can you keep going? He gets shoestring tackled. Unbelievable, man.
Oh, my God.
All right, somehow we got an interception. No idea how, but never mind. He actually gets out of mid-blitz, which is nice, but that doesn't really help me. I'm going to the RPO. I don't care if he knew the RPO was coming. We're going to be spinning out of there, getting the first down here. All right, now he is back in the mid-blitz. You love to see that. We're actually going to be flipping our play here. Maybe we'll mess up his mid-blitz here. All right, if DK wants to get open, I'm going to throw this to DK. DK, honestly, just go ahead and teabag him. We almost do. All right, no idea what play I just called. Hopefully it's defense, whatever it is. And we're going to be going at Gibbs, and we're getting the interception. I knew my opponent was going to be going there. And honestly, I'm going to celebrate a little. Diablo doing a little bit of a Naruto run into the end zone. Can we get an interception? Kyle Hamilton. All right, it looks like we will have Golden, and Golden might be going for a run. Golden is going to be potentially going into that end zone, and we will be getting a touchdown with Golden. Hey, I will say, if I'm going to have to play ratty, I will flip my formation, flip my play every single time, just to make sure that I could find some type of mismatch here. Gonna be honest, somebody's going to be open. Is he going to reroute him up the field? He's not. We will have an interception in the end zone. Wow, what a play there. All we have to do is really just try and waste the time, and he's going to be quitting. There's no way. Bud Cavity has had enough. Well, guys, that is going to do it for today's video using the new best quarterback in this game, Unreal Moments, Case Keenum. This card is absolutely insane. We were able to go against the mid-blitz, go against some cheesy blitzes, and also guys with the tame name get clamped, and we were still able to pull out a lot of victories today with Case Keenum. This card being 6'1", 82 speed, 90 throw power, 90 deep accuracy. He feels literally like money when he throws the football, and he's able to scramble a little bit. We also didn't even fumble with him, which is nice. Now, of course, the main reason you pick up this card is for the 4 AP Gunslinger. Gunslinger just breaks defense. It's absolutely insane. Like, there's not much your opponents can really do when you have the best QB release basically in the game. It just releases the ball so quickly. Even pairing it up with the 3 AP QB Playmaker, it makes this card honestly just unstoppable. There's not much you really can do against it, but make sure to like, subscribe, put on post notifications so you guys don't miss another video. Have a great rest of your day. I'm out. Peace.